For many, the desire to travel peaks when summer rolls around. But with so many places, it's hard to decide which destination is right for you. Today, I am going to show you 10 amazing places in Turkey that you can visit in your summer vacation. Let's dive in. Okay guys, quick disclaimer. Affordable, cheap, expensive, pricey. These are relative terms, so they mean different things to different people depending on your budget or where are you or your income. You can travel reasonably and expensive anywhere if you know how, and possibly if you are willing to make some sacrifice. Well, this is a list for 10 favorite places to visit in Turkey in summer, according to my personal experience. You may be surprised with my recommendation, so let's start. The first destination for your summer vacation in Turkey, and it's my favorite place that I visited many times, it's Antalya. Antalya is one of the most tourist-welcoming cities globally, ranking third in the world, with tourists from all over the world flocking to spend a holiday in a calm summer. Antalya is located on the southwestern side of Anatolia, a city overlooking the Mediterranean coast from the southwestern side of Turkey, where you will see beauty everywhere. Antalya is a really very big city and there is a very interesting place. So one of the most interesting questions that comes from my friends, where I can stay in Antalya. Your favorite place, is it Kalkan, Kaş, or maybe Krakova? So I will reply to this question in this video. The first place is Kalkan. Kalkan is one of our favorite destinations. It has an abundance of hotels and guest houses, and countless top-quality restaurants serving delicious Mediterranean dishes as well as international cuisine. Bars come alive in the evening, and Kabutaş Beach is located only 7 kilometers from Kalkan, where a narrow valley runs below steep cliffs and thick forests join to meet the shore. Now we move to the second place in Antalya, Kaş. Kaş is a small fishing village in Antalya, and it offers a great diversity of adventurous activities. These include paragliding, river rafting, and trekking through the countless mountains behind the coast. Kaş is also known as one of the leading spots for diving in Turkey. Now we move to Kekova. Kekova is one of my best places that I visited in Turkey. It's a natural bay and specially protected area. The region is home to many small islands, extensive caves, an abundance of sea life, and secluded caves backed by sheer cliffs and rugged hills, many of which can only be accessed by sea, offering a peaceful retreat from road traffic. You can spend one day in Kekova, or you can go by ship from Kaş or Kalkan with a tour. It's a really amazing experience. Now we move to Kemer. It's a great place to base yourself when visiting the area. Popular sites near Kemer include Goynak Canyon, Three Islands, Ulupinar with freshwater trout farm restaurant, the ancient Lucian ruins of Termossos or Olympus, which is also a short walk from the legendary Kemera ever-burning flames. Now we move to the small old town. The name of this place is Kaleci Old Town. It's a really amazing place, and the hotels here are really cheap comparing to other places. About accommodation to Antalya, we visited 2 different times. The first one was in a cheap hotel in Kaleci town, Old Town, and the second time it was in a villa, a very big villa in Kalkan. So if you are a big family, for example 4 people or more, I really recommend to visit Kalkan and rent a villa there. It will be so nice. Now we move to the budget. The budget for Antalya it's nearly $50 for 2 people per day. Next up, one of my favorite place, and it's really a very beautiful place. Alanya. It's the first destination for tourists and it's called the jewel of the capital of Turkish tourism, as its coast of great beauty and purity attracts Arab and foreign visitors. And the Alanya district is distinguished by its important historical monuments. Alanya overlooks the Mediterranean Sea and is bordered by a coast of great beauty and purity on 3 sides, which made it a peninsula geographically. With days like this, things to do in Alanya often involve the water. Visitors can take advantage of balmy summer weather with a dip in the water at Cleopatra Beach. Also, you can visit Dim Cave, just 11 km from Alanya. Dim Cave is a huge limestone cave, the second biggest cave in Turkey. For this whole of caves, another option is the Damlataş Cave, also in Alanya. Not far from Damlataş Cave and Cleopatra Beach is Alanya Kalesi, the castle. Now we talk about tours. In every touristic city in Turkey, you can find many activities and tours. Tours are available for Alanya, of course, and they can serve as a sort of travel guide for the city, giving visitors a glimpse of the highlights of the area. Some options include horseback riding, jeep safari, and boat tours, which can include stop at must-see attractions like Cleopatra Beach and Damlataş Cave. The budget for Alanya is between $50 and $100 for 2 people per day. This is the minimum. So if you are a beach lover person, Alanya will be definitely your favorite destination. Now we move to Fethiye. Stunning Fethiye, it's located in the heart of the Turkish Riviera. I think the first question it will be how to get to Fethiye, and is it too easy to go to Fethiye, and is there any airport near Fethiye? The tourist town of Fethiye is easily accessible by bus, car, boat and plane. There are regular bus services to Fethiye from Istanbul, Izmir, Antalya, Bodrum and Marmaris. Dalaman and Antalya are 2 of the closest airports to Fethiye. Dalaman and Antalya are 1 and 3 hours driving distance from Fethiye. Fethiye is both generous in sites and activities available for travelers. For this staying in Fethiye for longer periods, there are many day tours and trips to fill up your days. The first to mention is the Jeep Safari, visiting inland sites including Saklikan Gorge, local mud baths, Yaka Park, Los Ancient City, and the long, sandy stretch of Patara Beach. Other activities include paragliding over Ölüdeniz, trekking through Kayaköy, the Greek ghost town, and taking a day cruise to the 11 Islands region. To make the most of your time in Fethiye, it's important to remember you are very close to many other fantastic cities and towns including Rhodos in Greece, Marmaris and Antalya. That's why I recommend to my friend to not stay more than 2 days in Fethiye. And also I always receive this question, where to stay in Fethiye, and I always prefer Ölüdeniz. It's 15 kilometers to Fethiye. The town is packed with beach resorts, bars and restaurants. The Blue Lagoon at Ölüdeniz is one of the most photographed beaches in the Mediterranean and rated as one of the top 5 in the world. And of course, the Butterfly Valley. It's one of the most beautiful places to visit in Fethiye. About accommodation of hotels in Fethiye, we stayed in bungalow in Paragliding, 30 minutes by car to Ölüdeniz. Her name is Sevin's Bungalow, and I will put the link of my video in the box. Now guys, we move to the famous Marmaris. Marmaris is a natural harbor city on the Mediterranean coast, and many blue cruise start finish here. Marmaris is most well known for its active nightlife, which would rival most Mediterranean tourist destinations. Datça is a small harbor town connected to the mainland by a small isthmus only a few hundred meters in width. It's a popular spot for many tourists because of its large bays and undiscovered beaches. If traveling to Datça from Marmaris, you will find remarkable flora and fauna scattered along the road. If you are a nightclub lover, you should visit Bodrum. The sparkling town is one of the main departure points for blue cruise to the northern and southern Greek island or west along the Turkish turquoise coast. Bodrum has a fantastic public transport system with bus connection to neighborhood cities of Marmaris and Fethiye, daily ferries to Greece and an international airport. Izmir also has so much to offer, and I visited 3 times Izmir, and the best place I think is Çeşme and Alaştı. Some of the best tourist places in Izmir is Alaçatı. It's a small town and neighborhood of Çeşme. It's a home to one of the most important windsurfing trails in the world. Alaçatı has a traditional stone house, elegant shops, charming taverns, cafes, restaurants, and dynamic nightlife. It's far to Izmir center, about 15 minutes by car. You can take a tour by boat and visit many islands as the Donkey Islands from Çeşme. If you are looking for a small vacation in Turkey for 2 days maximum, I really recommend to you Ayvalık. It's a very cheap price of hotels and restaurants and also a very nice place. Located on Turkey's northeastern coast in the Balıkesir province, Ayvalık offers its guests pristine sandy beach and tranquil waters. Its bay is home to 22 small islands, including Cunda and Timarhan and the Greek island. We visited Ayvalık many times and we stay always a couple of days. The first day we take a tour around the town, the second day we choose to do a tour by boat and visit the islands. The tour takes full day from the 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. The hotels in Ayvalık are really cheap compared to the Aegean coast. So if you are looking for friendly budget vacation in Turkey, I think Ayvalık will be your best destination. The budget for Ayvalık, I think $30 is enough. Now guys, we move to Cappadocia. Cappadocia means the land of beautiful horses and has a unique historical and cultural background. The Cappadocia region is generally regarded as the plains and mountain regions of eastern central Anatolia around the reaches of the river Kızılırmak, Red River, to the Black Sea. Amongst other best places to visit in Turkey, Cappadocia is arguably one of them. There are so many unique things to do in Cappadocia, and as it's centrally located in Turkey, there are many connected routes. For Cappadocia, you need minimum 2 days, but in summer it's really hot. And the budget for Cappadocia is $100 per day for 2 people. Now we move to Trabzon and the Black Sea region of Turkey. If you are a nature lover, it can't miss. Trabzon Turkey tourism is among the greenest and most sought out natural wonders in Turkey due to its untouched natural expanses. You can embark on a 2-day or 3-day tour from Istanbul for a quick but comprehensive tour of the Trabzon area, or rather 3 to 5-day Ponte Cruise tour that explore the region in more depth. There are so many breathtaking tourist attractions in Trabzon, including the quaint town of Rize and the lakeside town of Uzungöl and Pokot. Now accommodation in Trabzon. You can stay 1 day in bungalow. It's a really very good experience and I really recommend. And the other day you can take a hotel in the center in Trabzon where you can have access to the tour. And the budget for Trabzon is $15 per day for a couple. This is the maximum. The last place, of course, Istanbul, which you can visit not only in summer. There is never really a bad time to visit this beautiful city. Istanbul is the heart of Turkey, the only city in the world on two continents, and the most populated city in Europe. The country has over 2000 years of history and is the former capital of three successive empires, the Christian, Islamic, and Ottoman Empire. For Istanbul, you need minimum 3 days, and if you wanna do shopping, the minimum will be 5 days. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you are interested for more info or you have visited this place and you have more recommendation, you can drop your comments in the box below. Thank you so much for watching and happy vacation!